welcome to another episode of the RDZ Sports Channel with your boy RDZ in the building, talking your Commanders. Hey, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you'll be up when I drop another video. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. It's the Brisset Show moving forward. I said it right here. It's the Brisset Show moving forward. I don't care if the Rams was playing soft. I don't care. I don't care. Sam Howell was my guy. Sam Howell was my guy, man. And I feel sorry for Sam Howell. I really do. Sam Howell threw picks. Sam Howell hold the ball too long. Sam Howell cannot identify blitz packages, different blitz pickups. The offensive line, don't get me wrong, the offensive line is porous. There is porous. But at the same time, Sam Howell contributes to a lot of those sacks this year. You know what I'm saying? My evaluation of Sam Howell, I've been evaluating him all year. Sometimes I take up for him when I shouldn't have. I did take up for him. You know what I mean? But the fact of the matter is that he still got a lot of learning to do. I'm not totally giving up. He's proven that he can start in this league. I'm not going to give up on Sam Howell. But I think the rest of the year, Brisset should go ahead and start, save Sam Howell. He may get hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? The way he hold on to the ball and the offensive line is a weak, pathetic offensive line. So save him. You don't want to keep trotting him out there and then mess up his psyche, his mental psyche. You know what I mean? Moving forward, is Sam Howell the guy? That's the biggest question that's going to be in the headlines. Is Sam Howell the guy moving forward for next season? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what a new coach is going to come in and want to do, or the new GM or the owner, what he want to do moving forward. That's a tough question right there. You know what I mean? He may want to start off new with everything. You know what I mean? I know that whole offensive line needs to get revamped. I know they can't get rid of everybody. You can't fix everything in one season. They're going to have $100 million in salary cap space. That's a good thing. They're going to have a new GM. That's a good thing. You know what I mean? So, and they're going to have at least top 3, top 4 pick. So we got stuff in place, you know what I'm saying, to get the things rolling quickly. You know what I'm saying? Within the 2 years, we should be rolling. If they get the right GM and the right head coach. Me personally, I wouldn't mind having Harbaugh. And I'm just going to put it out there. I wouldn't mind having Harbaugh, man. That's probably at the top of my list right now. You know what I mean? Eric Bieniemy, he could probably stay on as the offensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? I would like to judge Eric Bieniemy with a good offensive line. That's how I would want to judge Eric Bieniemy. Because right now, it's pretty much unfair to judge him all the way to its totality, because the simple fact he does not have a good offensive line. He has a rookie quarterback who's still learning on the job, and unfortunately the rookie quarterback doesn't have a good defense. He doesn't have a good running game, and he doesn't have a good offensive line. So those combinations, and the guy is still learning on the job. So those combinations alone is putting Eric Bieniemy in an unfair advantage. You know what I mean? And then he's coaching for a lame duck coach. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the pressure was on. You could tell these guys, Jack Del Rio felt a lot of pressure, Ron Rivera, and it backfired. They collapsed. They folded under pressure, because they know this was their one season that they had to get it done, or they knew they was going to be out of here. So they folded. The pressure was put on. They folded. Bottom line, you know what I'm saying? And a guy like Terry McLaurin, let me get to my man Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin is not the same Terry McLaurin simply because of that turf toe. But he showed some glimpses of himself in this game right here. He made some big time catches. The one catch the guy held his arm. That should have been called pass interference. You know what I'm saying? Jahan Dotson, although I think he had a couple of catches this game, I think. He's probably not the number 2 on this team. I think he's probably a number 3. You know what I'm saying? So Curtis Samuel most likely not going to be here next year. Moving forward. So Jahan Dotson probably slide that number 3 spot. We need to either sign somebody in free agency, a number 2, a real number 2, or we need to draft a real number 2 wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? Because De'Ami Brown is a guy that I still would keep on this team, unfortunately, because I misspoke. Not unfortunately. I would keep De'Ami Brown simply for special teams and the number 4 wide receiver. He's proven to be a good number 4 wide receiver in this league. He's just not a 1, 2, or 3. The guys on defense, the secondary is bad. Emmanuel Forbes, unfortunately, he's a rookie. We got to keep him for at least 4 years. We don't have to. He can get cut, but the problem with that is that it's going to give you a slight cap hit because he was a first-round draft pick. So you probably don't want to cut ties with the man after next season. You know what I'm saying? You probably want to wait to that 3rd year if you want to cut ties with him. You can just have him down slated as like a 3rd or 4th round. A 3rd or 4th cornerback. You know what I mean? He as of right now, I wouldn't. He's not a starting cornerback in this league. He's just not. He's just not. He needs to get better coaching, and I think that will help Emmanuel Forbes to get better coaching. A linebacking core, we need linebackers, man. We need linebackers back. Khalid Hudson, I would still keep him on the team. Special teams player, you know what I mean? He can play. He can spell one of our linebackers. If we get some linebackers, he can be a backup. You know, a good backup, solid backup. Defensive line, we need defensive ends bad. You get rid of your 2 defensive ends. I understand you're saving money, but now you're going to have to get 2 more defensive ends because we are lacking a pass rush in the most obvious way. You know, we got to blitz, and when we blitz, our secondary is garbage. They can't hold up. I mean, it's so many things, man, that any draft order, any player you want to draft starting off, it doesn't matter. We need help at every position, every single position. Running back, I like Rodriguez moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I think he should be the starting running back next season with Brian Robinson backing him up. I think Antonio Gibson, we need to go ahead and let him go ahead and go because they don't know how to utilize this guy, but I guarantee if he goes somewhere else, he's going to shine. He's going to shine because they're going to use him as wide receiver, and that's his natural position, and I think he will flourish in the NFL if he's just put in the one spot and do his thing. He'd be a 50 to 60 reception guy in that 500 to 800 yard range with maybe about 5 touchdown receptions. So a guy like Antonio Gibson will start for another team as a wide receiver, maybe a third stringer. You know, I can see him as a 3rd stringer on one of those good teams. You know what I'm saying? Making his impact. He's proven that he can be an impact player, you know, on offense, you know, especially as that 3rd wide receiver. And you can utilize him at tight end. You know what I'm saying? When you go on 5 wide, he can go into that tight end spot, you know. But unfortunately, we don't know how to use the guy, so I say let the guy walk. You know, because if we keep him, we're going to continue to use him as a running back. You know, and that's not his pure position. That's not his position. So yeah. The coaching staff, all the coaching staff can go. You know what I'm saying? Except, like I said, Eric Bieniemy, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. That was a corn flip. That's a corn flip. You know, but everybody else, man, bye. Get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Martin Mayhew, Herney, everybody else, you know, the scout team, everybody, go. Bye. See you later. You know, we get a new GM up in here, man, new head coach, man. Like I said, Harbaugh, you know, and I would like to see what happens then. You know, I would like to see what happens then. You know what I mean? Ron Rivera teams, they was competitive in this game at the end. They tried to make a game out of it, but the defense was just too weak to stop the Rams. They couldn't get the ball back, which I knew they wasn't going to get the ball back. That's why we went for an onside kick, because knew the defense wasn't going to stop them. So they didn't have an answer all day. The Rams almost self-destruct themselves, you know what I'm saying, as far as the turnovers and stuff. But if it weren't for the turnovers, this game would have been over a long time ago, you know what I mean? So kudos for Brisset for making a game out of it. The question, like I said, guys, the question moving forward, is Sam Howell the guy moving forward? You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest question that's going to be. That's going to be the headlines and storylines all week. Is Sam Howell the guy? And that's definitely going to be the storyline for the end of the season. Is Sam Howell the guy moving forward? It remains to be seen. We're only time will tell. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, that's all I got. This is your boy RDG. Thank you for tuning in. Please hit that notification button. Please like, share, and subscribe, baby. Peace.